Hey guys, and welcome back to, it is now actually the Juventus career mode, episode number 8 of season number 5. It's still a road to glory, but I've forgotten the title of my last 3 videos to change it to Juventus from Ajax. I am a idiot in the making, as today we have a couple of decisive games plus a transfer window to get on with. So if you haven't already, smash the like button on this video, as we are going to start today off with a look at the calendar, because the last couple of episodes, although there was a couple of draws in there, 2 draws that I didn't really want, it's gone perfect since we joined the club. An opening day defeat was the only bad thing, but then it's just carried on and it's just got better and better. A big win in our last game, as today we have that team that Frank Ribery's at, I don't know how you say it, the bottom of the league. We're going to simulate that. We've got Bologna, which we're going to play, Cagliari we're going to play, Spezia simmed, and Udinese played. So 5 games overall, but I think we should win every single one. It's only the simulated ones that I am slightly worried about, and a transfer window where players should leave, and hopefully players will come in. As we are officially going to tick over, there we go, into the window. 9+ messages. Let's have a look at all these. We've got Piaggio leaving, Bernardeschi, Tagliafico, Barco, Fagioli, Dele Alli, Mandoraga, Varias, Marquez, Bacice, and then we've sent Dragason, hopefully, on a 2-year loan to Aston Villa. What does that take our budget up to? 168 million with 204 million profit, plus there's a lot in the wage budget, so we can go ham here at Juventus. We've got the pull as well. I don't think players are going to be saying like we did at Ajax, oh, I don't want to move to a league that doesn't match my skill level or some crap. As I was just about to say, let's not make a signing before the first game, but maybe that's the best time to make a signing, because then they're going into bottom of the league and they should be getting a bit of confidence under the belt, as I've seen Paulo Dybala's rating starting to go down. He's only 32. I think he should have a bit more in the tank than that, but oh well, if it's his time to go down, it's his time, as we're going to try and make some signings. Here's my shortlist. You can see all the players right here. Big fan of most of these. There's at least 4 I would like to sign, especially with the money we've got, including one free agent, which you can see right here, Maro Vaness. Actually, we might as well go straight in for this guy. 74 rated, 16-year-old. I do not want him snapping up from anywhere else. 5-star skiller. Probably going to be sent out on loan for maybe 1 or 2 seasons, but he looks decent. Not our own academy graduate, but we're going to try and get him in. Prospect, would he take that? He would. I mean, he doesn't expect to play at all. A 4-year contract at Juve. It's a big thing for him. Disregard a release clause and 10.5k. That was like quite high for the rest of the clubs that we've been at, but for Juventus, that's literally a youngster's wage. He's coming to the club. Of course, not going to play for me much, but I'm glad to get him in as my first priority. You might see at the top of my list is right back, and I've been weighing up my options. I've got these 3 right here, and I'm going to take Porro off the list. I don't want a fully attacking right back, and of course it's at Manchester City, as we've got these 2 Dutch ones that would never actually come to me when I was in the Eredivisie, which is stupid. We've got Jeremia Frimpong, and we've got Lucharel Geertruida, who I've never heard of, but it looks actually better than, what do you call it, Jeremy Frimpong, at the same age. He's taller, he's can play centre-back as well, and he's not fully attacking, so I want to sign this guy straight away. Lucharel Geertruida. I'm not wanting to pay his release clauses. Special pen right there to try and make the signing with. Let's try his evaluation to start off with. I don't know how long he has on his contract, which is something I probably should have checked. 42 million. Can we try and get him for 40 million? That's still a lot of money. We do have the cash to splash, of course, as 40 million is agreed upon. Try and get a new right back straight away, and he would come straight in the first team over Danny Carvajal, who's not done too much wrong, but you can see he's like maybe aging at the moment, and we do need another one coming into the team, as we'll offer him important. He takes that 4-year contract. I'll definitely accept that as well. No release clause, please, but he wants a 75 million one. Okay. That's good money if we can get it, and 63k a week, an appearance fee. We can pay all that now, can't we? Doesn't really hit us too hard, as Geertruida will join the old lady to be the first big signing in my reign in charge. As I think it's actually time now to go to Salernitana to try and get a result right here. As Nick Havel, I've got to put him on the bench, as our squad is looking a bit thinner now. I do like like 3 pages of reserves. That's how I like my squad. So maybe 2 more players come in, not 3 more. As we're going to go with this team, it's Szczesny kind of going down in the net as well. Gietruida comes straight into the team with Mbemba, Delict and Perraud. Ikone, Carlos Soler, Locatelli and Kuvaletsky with Dybala in front. And Mateus Cunha is the sole striker, who I want to see improvement out of. He's got such good potential up there, but just not living up to it. As these are playing 3 at the back at the bottom of the league. Come on, let's try and run right against them. And it's a 2-2 draw. I mean, we didn't even dominate the game. It's 51 to 49% possession. They had chances. Emerelli scores 6 minutes in. Kuvaletsky got a brace for us, actually. And Ben Brereton Diaz at the club actually got them a point. Now, that's kind of embarrassing. It's not what I wanted, as we're going to stay in 5th now. As the manager rating goes really high up. Got 2 offers in right here. One from Arsenal for Paulo Dybala. And it's good money, you know. He's 32-year-old. Rabiot from Man United, which I think I'm just going to accept. I've got nothing for Adrien Rabiot to be here. Like, I don't really use him, but Paulo Dybala I do a lot. Arsenal wanting him though. I'm going to reject that. Just even though it's good money for a 32-year-old, I wanna play with him. He's a good player, and he is our best player at the moment. As Bologna's the next game up, and now Rabiot. Well, when Rabiot leaves the club, I'm going to go and get my next experience player. So a bit of an old one as well. Please don't get on at me in the comments, but I feel like one we should get, as there he goes. He leaves the club, as we're going to go ahead and try and sign the next one. Is it the transfer hub? I've completely forgot which button it is. It is, as we're going to go for the man, 34 years old, but Jorginho. Bring him back to Italy, not to Napoli, but to Juventus. From Nice in France. Feel like he's a pretty decent signing. Just that calm head off the bench, as he should be a future Ballon d'Or winner as well. As well, offer 18 million. Should get him fairly cheap, should I say, as the one on Mbemba in the deal. He does not come with this package, as we're going to offer 19 million. We'll go 1 million up. That's accepted. Is Jorginho going to come to the club? We'll only have to wait and see, as this will be the 3rd signing. Rotational's perfect. Perfect role. He's probably going to play cup games maybe, as we'll offer a 2-year contract. That is okay. No release clause, accept that as well. Nothing else to agree upon. We'll try and give him a wage of... We'll give him a K extra, why not? And we'll go with 45. As he sees it as a bit of an insult. He's 34 coming to Juventus. And he does not want to join in the end. Okay. I mean, my manager doesn't know what to do. That's the first time I've been rejected on a wage in a while. Jorginho's not joining. I thought that was going to be the guaranteed signing. Looks like it's not. So Bologna, let's try and forget about that and get on with the game, shall we? Straight away, as we're going to have to play with this team again. I mean, I say we're going to have to. It's our first team, and it's very, very good. Actually, it was a draw last game, wasn't it? So we'll make a change. Ikone and Buendia swapping over. Trust Emi and Esri Konza. Do we put him back in? No, I'll give him a chance in the cup, because that's a good time to rotate. So we'll go with Mbemba for now. He's done nothing too wrong, as we'll go and play 9th place Bologna. And Bologna's team is Bodart in the goal. Okay, let's see what he's got to give. Wang Hee-chan on the bench, tried to sign him, of course, with Jamal Lowe, Mark Gehi, Denswell and Di Lorenzo. Decent defence, you know. Michael Schutten and Toussaint in the midfield, with Kegino, Yusuf Poulsen and Olsen on the wing. You know what? For Bologna, I will give credit. That is a well-built team. Because usually I'm always like, oh, there's the nobodies in that team. We should be beating them. I can't say the names, but that team does surprise me for Bologna. It's very, very good. Maybe a bit old, but very decent, as it's a bit of a kit clash again with the shorts and the white and the pink, but I'm going to have to deal with it, as Mateus Cunha straight away on the ball, and I'm not going to lie, I thought Shooting right there was my player. So the kit clash already got on my nerves, as here's the new guy, Guy Druder, who had to deal with that straight away. Did it well, as now Locatelli to try and run forward a little bit here. He's just going to lay it off to the side into Paulo Dybala to try and sprint right now. He's around the defender. Can he just put that into Mateus Cunha? He can. Who flicks it on now to Carlos Soler with a shot. Hits Denswell. Header out is straight into Emi Buendia. Can we get a goal straight away here? Soler hits his man. As always, a bright start. So we're going to try and get that. Please, 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 please. There we go. Easily read in the end. Mateus de Ligt to drill it across to Emi Buendia. Buendia now in the middle to Carlos Soler, as they're going to try and maybe force it down this wing a little bit. Or Mateus Cunha over the top because he's making a great run. It's going to land to him, you know. What a ball! Oh, what a save, Bodart. Very, very well done, as we need to try and turn and face, though, and stop them coming at us. But that is a good save. A very good pass to Mateus Cunha for that chance. But we're going to keep on going. Paulo Dybala now gives that to Manuel Locatelli into Gertrude, who passes it back forward again, and we're moving with pace. This is good. Cunha around the side into Kovalevsky, who's forgot the ball. I mean, I didn't expect that to happen. Now we're going to cross it, as we'll give it to the edge. Oh, terrible pass, but we've still managed to keep the ball somehow. Falls to Emi Buendia with a shot. Blocked again. Paulo Dybala looking for an angle, and he does not miss. That's why he didn't go to Arsenal. He stays at Juventus to score screamers like that. What a curler. Keeper stood absolutely no chance at getting that. It's just shots all over the place from us. And finally one pays off. Beautiful one into the side netting. And we will stay, hopefully, in the lead for the rest of the game. It's been dominant. We do need to bounce back with a win after that disappointing simulated game. As it's into Mateus Cunha right here. He's going to keep on drilling. Mateus Cunha, the Brazilian, goes for a shot. Bodart with another save. He just don't score as Jamal Lowe makes a mistake right there. Can we try and punish them from the corner? Locatelli. Delict too close to the keeper. Cangiano gives it to the side right here into Kingsley as well. We're going to try and shift across. Come on. Get a move on. Di Lorenzo with a good touchdown and a pass inside into Toussaint. Toussaint trying to shove his man out of the way. The cross has come in. Oh, and we got in way of his own player right there. That was a bit dodgy, but we still do survive. Emi Buendia into Manuel Locatelli. Going to pass it short again to Carlos Soler. And we're going to try and get running here, shall we? Paulo Dybala. Can we get that out wide? We can. It's an easy ball. And Yusuf Poulsen puts the ball out wide here to Skov Olsen, who's going to try and cross one in the middle right there. Man in the middle for them. Good job we got the header away as Toussaint picks up on it. He must be old right now, as now it's into Kingsley again. Kingsley Mikel into Poulsen. And it's 1-1 straight away. It's the captain Yusuf, the Danish beast, who has scored for Bologna. It's not going to be easy, apparently. Absolutely dominated them. But that just happens out of the blue. It's a back heel that was completely disguised and beat Szczesny in the goal. 1-1. Not what I expected at all, but hopefully we can get ourselves back in the lead before half-time if we push really hard. As Carlos Soler out to Dybala right here. Dybala's footwork is just insane as well. Good skill to get it back to the edge into Buendia. Kovalevsky pulls short. Here he is on the ball, right? Here the Swede into Locatelli again. Into Carlos Soler. We can't really beat the defence right here. There's a pass in right there into Mateus Cunha, who squares up to shoot. And it's quite poor, you know, as it's the half-time whistle as well. Bologna won, Juventus won. Not what I wanted at home. We've got to improve. But try and not waste chances. And, of course, get ourselves back into the lead as Kovalevsky tries a little skill move right there to cut inside. Gives it into Paulo Dybala as well. That's through the middle. Onto Mateus Cunha. That's a good ball as well. Can we score immediately? Emi Buendia. Got to hit the target. Cagliano now gives it into Jamal Lowe. Low around the corner into Kingsley. Did well to keep that ball in. As we've got to try and press on them a little bit here. Cagliano's around us though. And are they going to whip the ball in? They are not. They're going to just try and pass it way too much. It's drilled though. Mateus Delict has to try and control that. And it's gone out for a corner. That was dodgy from both defenders. As Alvarado is going to come on for Buendia. I mean, I'm quite unsure in the starting 11. Although he's the highest rated. Not the best as Szczesny. That's not the best. Punching that. Falls straight to them again. Gertrude to block. Not doing bad at all at Bologna in this game. As that's a good ball as well. Delict has to head it away and did it very, very comfortably as it fell straight to Mateus Cunha. We've got a runner in front of us. Can we try and chip it over? We can't. Toussaint straight into Skov Olsen again. It's a ball on and Gertrude with a block as Szczesny now is going to drill that out wide into Kovalevsky, and my voice is croaking again. Oh dearie me, as now Dybala. Can we try and do something from this? Mateus Cunha's got a man at the side of him. That's dirty players now. It's round the corner anyway. Into Kovalevsky. Can he try and pull one back to the edge of the box? That's a terrible ball. And Skov Olsen trying to find a gap right here to run at. Almost got it, but a good tackle from Mateus Delict on that occasion. As Dybala again. Come on. Let's try and get in the lead, shall we? We deserve it. Alvarado into Cunha. Cunha just to try and run. Dybala, make that run through that gap, please. Now I'm going to give it to you. Try and turn out this way. Hit that near post. Denzil with the block. I hate how the time is ticking down. We need to get something pronto. Alvarado, that's a terrible move. Perraud reads it down the wing. We've still got the ball. Dybala trying to put it inside, and I think we handballed it right there, but we still do block it with Manuel Locatelli after the advantage is given. It's Cunha with a turn into Dybala, and we should have won the game right now. Paulo Dybala is insane in this game. 2-1 at the end. It doesn't matter how we win it, but we should be winning it. A very smart finish into that bottom bin, and we do have that goal. Look at this, Paulo Dybala. Put it on his left foot and you're guaranteed a goal. And Ikone with the ball into Gertrude. Now onto Locatelli. Carlos Soler's going to force that down the wing as we've still got 1 minute added on. And Ikone come on for Kovalevsky. Tammy Abraham's on as well. It was a misplaced pass, but it don't matter. Game's done and dusted. 2-1 we win in the end. It was hard fought to be fair, but I did say Bologna had a good team and they gave it a go. Not much of a go to beat us though. It's straight onto the cup after that as well, which we will be rotating the team for. Real Madrid signing Lisandro Martinez. Oh my days, that's him from Ajax at the start. He's old. And he's gone from Liverpool to Madrid for 43 million. I mean, he's doing a Jamie Vardy in life, isn't he? Going really good at the end. His manager rating's up to 95. Shall we go and apply for like the Man United job? Only joking, of course, as we've got an offer for Locatelli from PSG. 25 million plus Lens-Lease Cajuste, which is definitely getting rejected. Manuel Locatelli, a player I want to keep at the club. Keeps things ticking. He's just that midfielder you do want. Just like the Pirlo role as... Can we try and make a signing before the next game? Still got a lot of players being scouted. And I do have this guy on the list, you know. Can play in a couple of positions. Donny van der Beek, who we tried to sign before. I really wanted Valerio Amato, but he's just arrived at Leeds. So it's pretty hard to find a player. And if you're wondering, that 19-year-old has just moved to Liverpool as well, so we cannot sign him. Radulect, who looks really good. As we're going to move on to Cagliari straight away. Coppa Italia, first round that we are actually in. Does it show you how many teams are left in this? It's a round of 16. Okay. There's actually not... Oh, wait, there's 2 pages. Milan's out at least. Lazio's out as well. It's Bologna, Roma, Atalanta, Torino, and then one of course, all those 4. AC Milan, no, Inter Milan playing Napoli's actually quite decent though. Could be a knockout there. As I'm going to go with this team, and you might look at the bench and think, that's weak. Yes, I'm going for a bit of a rotated bench. I've got the faith in the boys. We've got Vanessa there, Akari, and Chanaloglu, and Joan. All players we want to try and get out on loan, as the team is Perrin in the goal. No Szczesny here. Carvajal, Ezri Konza, Mateus Deli, and Niva at the back. With Ikone, Locatelli's a bit tired. Actually, I'm going to take him out. Never mind. Didn't realise we were a bit tired. McKennie and Rovella in the midfield with Buendia on the right. Alvarado in the centre supporting Tammy Abraham. As is Soler. Yeah, Soler's more fit than Locatelli. I'll put Soler on the bench. And we will go with that to Cagliari. We still should be getting the win at home. See how it goes. And, oh, it's a fancy graphic. It's a different colour. Liska in goal for the opponents. Carboni, Patrick, and... No, not going to say that. Not going to say that. Jensen, Nandes, Marin, and Ojeda through the midfield with Simeone in cam. Number 98 up front. Who's number 98? Balde and Gomez. Is that Balde Diao? I swear he was at Feyenoord or something. But yeah, it does say Keita Balde, so he must have come to Cagliari right now. Oh, almost got a red card straight away. That was going to be dodgy, wasn't it? As Tammy Abraham with the ball down the line straight away. It's into Jonathan Ikone right here. Tries to cut inside. I've been impressed with him, you know, when he has played. As Andrado. Can we get an early goal right here? It's Weston McKennie in the middle. Aldrado. That was supposed to be to the side here, mate. And Buendia cannot keep it. You can see I'm playing rotational players that just don't do it for me. As Emi Buendia with the ball right here as well. He gives it into Tammy Abraham. I've just noticed the Aston Villa spine of the team. Of course, Tammy was on loan at Aston Villa. We've got Emi Buendia and we've got Ezri Konza. Never noticed that, as McKennie can line up for a shot right here. And that hit the head, very powerful, of that defender I'm not going to pronounce. That was a weird shot. That was miles off target as we get the ball right there as well in the middle. Tammy Abraham to the side of him. McKennie gets the ball across to Jonathan Ikone with a chance to shoot. Straight to Liska, though. Wasn't the best of shots. Is it going to be a corner ball? Can it land to Delict right here? He leaps highest. It's off the crossbar. Oh dear. Should have been 1 to be fair, as Niva blocks that pass straight through as well. Love that. Blocking the passing lanes as Tammy Abraham now with his back to the goal. Tries to keep hold of it. Falls to Emi anyway. As Emi goes around the corner into Danny Carvajal. Can't keep it himself. You see why I bought Greeterida? It just seems like he's losing his ability. Not that he's doing anything wrong. If he was like agile, he would have kept that ball. As Ojeda trying to drill down the wing as well with the ball for them. Carboni, we've got to be careful with these counters this game, because Bologna had one shot and scored it, and this is knockout football. They get one shot off and we don't get any. They win the game, and that's us out. You know, Hayder onto Carboni right there, straight into Rovella, as now Tammy Abraham's going to look for a ball to the side of him. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to go over to Ikone, which is probably even more of a risk, but he does win that ball, and oh, the touch showed it too much to the defender right there. We should have got that with Tammy as well. Decent play, decent start. Danny Gomez with the ball there to Keita Baldidio on the spin. Do get the ball in the end though, as Delete gives it to Weston McKennie, and Alvarado is going to try and whip that out wide. Not going to risk it. Give it to Rovella instead to try and run it himself as he passes it inside to Tammy. Tammy, can he find it out wide to Ikone? He can. Ikone's always on a bit of an angle, so I'm going to try and cross this one. Keeper's not getting there. Carboni with a header away. Emi Buendia does his best to try and get there. Falls to Weston McKennie on the edge with the shot, and he cannot shoot. 40 minutes in, still 0-0. Just not getting it right. Danny Carvajal, we couldn't get that right there. Buendia with a header down though to Alvarado, and we've got the run of Emi back on this wing. What can he do right here? Just drill at them. Keep on going, keep on going. Emi Buendia! Liska with a save. Oh, that was a good save as well. Had to just look down for that one as... Oh, Delict with a header, and it's off the line. Of course it is cleared like that. Danny Carvajal to get that. I was hoping it would have been clipped there for a free kick, but no, we keep the ball. Tammy turns, he's got a man in front of him, gives it to Alvarado. He shoots down the keeper's throat, and that's actually half-time. Didn't realise that half went that quick. We do not want a replay. Don't know if it goes to a replay, actually. We want to win this game in the time allowed, so boys... It's time to step it up in terms of shooting. We do have, of course, Dybala on the bench, and I'm thinking maybe for Tammy, try him up front. Maybe then we can go and buy a cam, and I think you know which cam I'm thinking of from the Transfer Hub shortlist. As Emi Buendia to start the ball off right here into Rovella, across into Alvarado, into McKennie. Going to try and get a move together here. Always wasted. As it's on to Danny Gomez in the middle as well right here. He gives this out to Jensen, and Jensen... tries to return it. Not the best of balls from him though, as Rovella to drill away. Gives it to Emi Buendia as well. Emi, can he cut inside here? A little bit of skill. Cheeky. Tries to put that through to Tammy. If he had more pace, he'd be on that. As now Ojeda with it right here. And we've got a tackle in. Delict. That's very, very well done. As he's going to keep on running with it. Mateus Delict. Look at this. The powerful centre-back has pace, although... he got caught last minute when I said that. I think it was just because he was more tired. As Danny Gomez through to Keita Baldidio. Oh... it's a good job he's offside, as I'm going to give one of the lower rated players a chance. First time we've used someone under 80 rated. It's Akari, the Japanese right winger. See how he can do. Don't know much about this guy, but let's see if he's got potential. As, oh, dodgy touch. Still manages to keep the ball though. As can he make that run through right there? He almost did. Just holding back a bit. That's a dodgy tackle in my opinion, but nothing... awarded. As come on Carvajal, get your feet right. It's heavy touches central right there as Alvarado gives it into McKennie. It's always McKennie in the shooting opposition. Oh, chances. Tammy, you have to score that. It's still 0-0 after that chance. Biggest of the game. Whipped into Tammy as well. Header straight to Liska, but we needed to score that. Tammy, come on, as Akari. Dodgy, but does manage to keep the ball into Alvarado. Tries to get that over the top. That's a good ball. Ikone chips it across. Tammy Abraham. He's missed. I think the defender put it behind, but that was a big chance we should have taken as well. As we're going to whip this ball into the box. Come on, Delict. You're the headerer. And it's off the line. It's off the keeper. It's Tamarin again. That deserved a goal. Just having a bit of trouble putting the ball in the back of the net as Danny Gomez blocked. Rovella straight onto Akari as that youth player we've signed, of course, should be coming onto the wing any moment as Akari has a run on this side. Keep on going, Akari. Can he whip it into Tammy Abraham at the back post before he goes off? It's McKennie. That's handball. That was blatant handball. That should be a red card. He blocked a goal. I know we're going to get a penalty, but he blocked an obvious goal. And plus, I don't want to say his name, so just get him off the field. Why don't you? Obvious. He flicked it up. He knew it was going over his head when he flicked it. And Dybala's just come onto the field and he's going to take the penalty. He can't miss this one, can he? No, he can't. I thought that was going wide, but it was that direct into the corner. It went straight into the back of the net. Straight off the bench. 1-0 in the cup. Dybala does his little warm-ups on the side of the field. Comes on, scores the winning goal, possibly. Very, very good finish. Not down the middle this time, like the keeper was anticipating. Bottom right, Paulo Dybala, the fans chant. Beautiful stuff as they run straight out of play. They need to get some ideas together pronto, a tactic, because they didn't expect that, did they? Penalty given away from a stupid handball as Dybala's on the field, up front, and playing with fitness, should I say. As now it's into Alvarado, tries to backheel that through, and if that would have come off, that was surely two. Oh, and I don't even know it, as Keita Balde gives that into Simeone. It's out wide, and it's blocked straight away. Dani Carvajal in the way as Ravella, the pass around the corner. Paulo Dybala, Alvarado on a beautiful turn, gives that out wide. We've got the man running in the middle, Paulo Dybala, going to pass it in, Akari, one more, it's Paulo Dybala, one-on-one, oh, his touch was too heavy. That could have been a good chance, just a bit heavy on the touch though from Paulo, as it's going to be easily won by Weston McKennie. Just keep the ball in their half. That's all we need to do, try and get it in their final third, as Marin whacks it forward, hit and hope, straight to Dani Carvajal. It's a header down to Perrin, who's had the quietest game of all. And we are through to the next round. It doesn't matter how you win. I said it in the last game. As long as you do, I am happy. A terrific one. Paolo the God as Napoli beat Inter. Venezia beat Sassuolo. Udinese beat Fiorentina. A couple of surprises right there. And I'm looking forward to the next round of the Cup. I don't know when the game will be given, although there's a match rescheduled straight away. Is it going to be this month? It is, in fact. It's going to be Bologna. Midweek right there, as it does add to fixture congestion, which of course we expected, but not very nice. As we'll simulate Spezia straight away, as Man City put in a huge bid for Matthijs de Ligt. It's 76 million plus Jack Grealish. I mean, I don't want to bring Jack to the club, I'm sorry. Matthijs de Ligt, a player I definitely want at the club, as 19th place side next. Going back to the main team, with Buendia being the only slightly tired player. And I'm actually going to put Ezri Konsa in. We kept a clean sheet, didn't we? And he didn't do anything wrong in that game. So let's go for highest rated again. Little bit tired, but him alongside de Ligt in simulations should be good. As we're at home against 19th. This should not be anything but a win. And it's a 4-1 dominating one. Buendia, Matheus Cunha. Is that Tyrese Campbell? I don't know, but Campbell scores for them. Kovaleski. And of course, Dybala. Very nicely done. Oh, so look at that. Matheus Christian going to Tottenham, or Christiansen, as we've got an offer from Porto for Jimmy De Leeuwen. It's a loan deal. And I'm going to leave the loan to Bayern because he's 21 and he doesn't look like he's got the best of potential. I mean, we signed a player with better potential from a free agent, so that's how close it is. As look at the league, that's getting close as well. He's got a transfer for Gossi right here, and I definitely want to just sell him on. Don't want to loan him or anything, as it's on to Udinese now. And Udinese I'm going to play, and I'm going to save the next two games for the next episode, as we have had a bit of transfer time as well. I don't want to be for it to be too long for you guys. Need to start speaking slower, as I don't want to see the PlayStation menu as well. I want to see the goal scorers. Dybala and Cunha up there with 9 and 10. Lautaro dominating the way, as we're going to play this away from home, 12th position. Same team again, and how much money have we got? We've got 152 million. Next episode, we definitely get them next two games done, and we definitely splash the cash on the big player I have in mind, who isn't, I don't think, on the transfer list just yet, or the short list. So I'm going to keep you on your toes for that. And let's see their team. Nice stadium, Udinese. As Silvresti's in goal. Leeds fans might know him. With Bednarek, Samir and Fali at the back. Southampton fans might know Bednarek. Gomez, Koulibaly, Soa, Eggestein and Pereira. With, Jared Deulofeu sitting. It's a weird formation, this. It's like an arrow pointing to the keeper. And Carlon Grant up front. They've signed the Baggies frontman. I mean, it's not too bad of business, but I expected different. Oh well, we punish him for being there. As again, the kits. I even looked to change them, to be fair, but I didn't realise they'd be this similar. I mean, the unlicensed Juventus kits, I've got to say, are quite terrible. Please fix them, EA. As now, Carlos Soler, straight on the ball. We've got a run on this side straight away. We always start off the brighter team. Emi Buendia. Oh, it's going to be a goal kick, isn't it? No, it's not. It's going to be a free kick. Okay. I mean, we've got Dybala on the field. We can't even switch to a shooting angle, can we? As we'll try and bring a man short. Just pass it short. Locatelli. Oh my day, that set piece was worse than Grimsby's. You probably don't have a clue what I'm on about, but they did one against Southend the other night, and it just went so wrong. As Locatelli gives it into Carlos Soler right here. Cunha was ready for a turn, got a nudge in the back, no advantage. As Dybala has it right here, into Soler. Free as a bird is Buendia on this wing, and probably should have passed that, but I went for it anyway, as we've not won that header right there, and it falls to Fali, into Eggestein. Over the top. Control it, please, De Ligt. Control it, please, De Ligt. As Ezri Konsa gets that. Man down for Udinese. I think it might be Deulofeu as Kovalevsky to the side of him. Matheus Cunha making the run behind. That's a great ball from Paulo Dybala whilst they've got a man injured. And oh my days, Matheus Cunha. That was terrible. And it's Gomez who's down, but it should be 1-0. We missed that on purpose because of the man down. We missed it on purpose. We were just putting it out as then they've got a chance right here. Hacked at that almost into the back of the net, but just wide of the mark. Very close right there to Szczesny back in goals net. As Carlos Soler into Dybala. Dybala onto Manuel Locatelli. And oh my days, Eggestein didn't even see that coming. Why are we passing it to them? Locatelli as Hack again with the ball in the midfield. Into Deulofeu. He's got the man behind. Karlan Grant's going to get there. No, he ain't. Szczesny is. And he didn't catch it. And Locatelli with a pass through the middle right there. Onto Paulo Dybala. Into Emi Buendia. Buendia onto Matheus Cunha as well right there. So we're going to get it round the corner into Emi Buendia to run right here. He seems a bit unfit at the moment. Or he's just not quick enough as it's to the edge. Carlos Soler going to go for the Dybala shot. Not as good, of course. And Konza gives the ball out wide to Geertruida right here. As Geertruida going to cut inside easily. Pass it to the side into Paulo Dybala. Oh, that's a red, isn't it? That's a red card. Yep. Gerard Deulofeu, bye-bye. I knew that. Came in behind when the ball had gone. Definitely sent off. So that should make the game easier. But then again, they might go more defensive. As can we score straight away anyway to make it easier? Oh my days, he saved it. Dybala has missed. Silvestri with a decent save as Dani Carvajal. Stop telling me what to do, mate. As we're going to whip a ball in right here towards Matheus Cunha this time. As we should be 1-0 up straight after the dismissal. Should have put the pressure on. And it looks like at half-time it will be 1. However... And it looks like at half-time it's going to still be level, though. However, Kovalevsky whips a ball in there. Can't get there. Bednarek, hey, on his back a bit, ref. No, nothing. As we've got 10 men to beat in the second half. 45 minutes to do it. And, to be fair, in the first 45 minutes of every game today, we have been shocking. As, yes, that explains a lot. Buendia being in the yellow on his fitness. Not being too great to say. So, Jonathan Ikone comes on for a pace boost. We'll go with that. And Jonathan Ikone with the ball right here. Oh, that's a tackle again. Not going to be a red in this circumstance. I don't even know if it was a yellow, but it was near the edge of our box. So we'll get play straight away. Christian is talking about going to Spurs. I just can't believe that one. As Cunha maybe can make a chance right here. Jonathan Ikone, can he get an assist straight off the bench? A wild ball, that one. But can we get there, Ezri Konsa? Don't wait on it. That is terrible from the Englishman. As we've still got the ball, though. Geertruida. They are so defensive, it's unreal. Locatelli. And that was a simple pass, but it still falls back to us. Can we do something here? Oh, I shouldn't have passed that last one. That's my own fault as Hack takes the ball down very well. Gives it into Jan Bednarek. He's only got 3 at the back as well and 10 men. They've literally got Karlan Grant stood on his own forward as that's a good tackle. Still haven't won it though. Eggestein into Kamal, into Karlan Grant. He's done as you know. And it's 1-0 to the 10 men of Udinese. Karlan Grant does it on his own, and they have absolutely stunned us right here. He doesn't even know how to celebrate. And I do not know how to react after that one. How are we losing? It's 1 shot, 1 goal. Cuts inside of De Ligt, finishes it through 2 players. Szczesny unsighted. Udinese winning. Please, I do not want another L right here in the league. I want to win. I want to just win. It would be terrible, this. Udinese is a lot worse than Atalanta, I'd say. No offence to Udinese fans, of course, as Carlos Soler. Can we try and get it level, Luis, at least straight away, should I say? As that header is over the top. Is it a corner? I think it's a corner. Yes, it is. I don't have a clue how. As we're going to look for De Ligt. It's going to go in towards Cunha, though. Gets his head in it, or it was Ezri Konsa. Into Locatelli on the edge. Carlos Soler. We've got a man right there. In Dybala. Free kick, please, please. Not given. I just fancied a set piece right there as Eggestein into Kamal. It's over the top into Hack. Good control as he's gone round us. He's been a good player, this Hack. We just can't hack him. That's the second time I've made that joke, and it ain't funny, is it? As Kamal into Isaac Success off the bench. Of course, got transferred there from the Watford links like Deulofeu and Pereira. As now Matheus Cunha to try and run with it a bit. We've got a break on here. Please use it. Kovalevsky. Dybala in front. That's a good ball onto Paulo Dybala. Don't miss this. It's off the crossbar. And I don't believe our luck. How are we not level after that? I do not know. As Isaac Success tries to put a ball through. Matheus De Ligt to easily read that. Jonathan Ikone onto Carlos Soler and Paulo Dybala. That's a good ball through to Cunha. Come on. Let's get the leveller straight away here, shall we? And oh, Silvestri saved it. Can you actually believe it? How are we not level in this game. It's something up with FIFA today, as I'm going to try and control delete from this next one. Tammy on as well. I'm actually not going to try and control. I'm going to wait to see if Tammy can get on this himself. But it's into Dybala. Off balance when he headed it as it falls to Carlos Soler. Pass into Kovalevsky. And he's lost it. And it's squeaky bum time now as Dybala, look at this, he's fighting for every ball. 5 minutes left here against 10 men. And it's stupid because they've took the lead whilst having the 10 men. As it's now Bender on the edge of the box. Goes for a long shot. Szczesny with the fists to meet it. That's a weird save, that one. As there's literally 3 minutes left. Go all out attacking. Kamal turns as though it's into Bender again, who loves to shoot off the crossbar for them. Kovalevsky with the header away. Paulo Dybala onto Locatelli. Tammy's up there somewhere, and we need to whack it. That's going to go through to the keeper, though, isn't it? Can Tammy actually get there? No! Oh! Ah! Oh, it's over. He got one hand to that, and I thought we had it, but we didn't. It's a defeat. It's our second defeat in charge of Juventus to Udinese, 1-0. I'm not concerned, but when the league table actually gets good for me, I bloody go and bottle it. And that leaves the cup game up next, as I'm quite disappointed with that, to be fair. So I've got an offer in for Dybala from Chelsea. It's less than Arsenal, isn't it? Straight up rejected. If we didn't have Dybala, we wouldn't do anything. But saying that, should have done better in that last game with the last chance, but we'll let it slide, as the next time you will see me tomorrow, we have a cup game. We have a transfer deadline day. We have Empoli, Atalanta, Lazio and Genoa. So the fixtures are starting to come a bit thick and fast now. We've got the Champions League coming back soon, and I'm getting rather excited for it. So thank you guys for watching this one. Like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on as well if you're excited for transfer time tomorrow and the series on the whole. I'm also planning the next series after this, if you're excited for that. I don't know if you will be, but yeah, planning it, as I will see you all next time. Take care in a bit, and yeah, see you tomorrow. Peace.